Artificial intelligence. The primary aim of artificial intelligence is actually to have better patient outcomes. So if you look at the treatment protocols or the fact that patients have a certain behavior, the ultimate idea is to have a better patient outcome through using artificial intelligence. So I think all these disruptors are positive disruptors, and pharma is going to be using them very extensively in the years to come. I want to talk a little bit about OPPI and why OPPI does what it does. Imagine, inspire, and innovate is the OPPI tagline. And that's because our members live by this mantra every day. OPPI over the last 53 years has been shaping the future of healthcare. Today, it's far more challenging, disruptive, chaotic, but equally motivating and exciting to the fact that we collaborate so extensively with the government, with patient groups, technology companies, and healthcare practitioners to be super agile in the disruptive and informative world. To ensure that medical innovation continues for patients, we also need to be conscious the policies that we develop as India takes into all the account of all the digital security that would be required as we move along for patients. Let me talk a little bit of access, which is the most important in a country like ours. The World Health Organization reminds us today that everyone, everywhere, we should be able to access essential quality health services without facing financial hardship. But that is possible only when the government and the industry collaborates under insurance models, innovative purchasing models to progress access for the patients. And through the day, we're going to be discussing these models along with experts, which globally and from India, to see how this can be a reality. It's also important that access not only addresses affordability, but addresses the need for quality of medicine and allows patients to be able to access innovative medicines. Let us talk a little bit about innovation. The fact that OPPI member companies are so committed to innovation. This is an age of promise, fueled by the drive to discover and a dedication to a future without illness. OPPI members spend billions of dollars collectively and tirelessly research to ensure the future is far more manageable than it is today. Given that the future is so full of promise, IPR protections are the key to protecting the discovery of tomorrow's life-changing medicines. But all of this is not possible, which is the most important building block of ethics and business integrity. OPPI can proudly say that we have been championing with the government and are self-regulated, with the OPPI members adhering to the OPPI Code of Marketing Practices. And this is important because this helps in better patient trust and better patient outcomes.
Come with us to a new world, deeper than the ocean, as unfathomable as the universe. A world that doesn't exist outside you, but within you. Where breakthrough science is replacing chemotherapy with immunotherapy. Where we can now attack the causes of disease, not just the symptoms. Where medicines once produced for all are now designed to fit you. Today, 140,000 biopharmaceutical researchers go boldly to discover treatments and cures unimaginable 10 years ago, and are on the verge of more tomorrow.
Welcome to the future. In the words of a great world leader, if you had to choose a moment in history to be born, you did not know ahead of time who you would be. You didn't know whether you're going to be born poor or wealthy, what country you'd be born in, whether you were going to be a man or a woman. If you had to choose blindly what moment you'd be born, that moment is now. The future is now, where health meets hope. Thank you very much. Thank you, ma'am. As technology continues to be our ally in progressing healthcare access to the country, May I invite on to the dais, and obviously he's already there, so thank you, Mr. Vaidesh. We are waiting anxiously to hear